today's event.
Well, it's graduation season and a new crop of 20-somethings are entering the workforce and the world of financial independence. Well, that second part can be a rocky road for many grads. Joining us now with some tips is Craig Bolanos, CEO of Wealth Management Group in Inverness and Downers Grove. Thanks for being with us, Craig.
No, great to be with you, and this is a plan and a concept near and dear to my heart with two in college.
Oh, I hear you. Well, a lot of people, they simply, at that age, simply focus on salary, 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 and you say that is not a path toward long-term career success. Why not?
No, it's the total package. You have to look at the salary, you have to look at the health insurance, you have to look at the retirement plan, and I remind everybody launching into life, sometimes the higher paying job in a field that is not where you want to be is not where you should get started. You might just be better off taking a lower compensation job in a field that has more mobility and longevity because it's tied to a passion that you personally connect with.
Yeah, so many people, though, are coming out of college, starting their careers with a lot of debt. How do you recommend people chip away at that?
Well, there's two aforementioned strategies, the avalanche method and, of course, the snowball method. But I think it really begins with this. Everyone, especially right out of college, we have to commit to tell our money where to go instead of wondering where it went. And that means establishing a budget from day number one. If you create a budget for yourself, you'll start being measured and intentional. And before you know it, you'll have the emergency fund and some of your debt under better control.
Can you talk just for a second about if a young person is starting a job where they actually offer a 401k match, how important that is? And I know it's hard to wrap your head around when you're only like 22, 23 years old.
Oh, if only I could jump into a hot tub time machine and go back and tell myself to sign up for my workplace retirement plan. Specifically, if you're just entering the workforce and you have a Roth 401k, any type of 401k for that matter, make sure you're contributing enough to get the company match. Who doesn't want free money? And if you don't have that, getting on a game plan where we talk about needs and wants and setting aside even $25 a month, $50 a month into an individual retirement account goes such a long way when you have decades and decades to go prior to retirement.
Especially if they offer that match. It's free money. A lot of younger people think, oh, I'm healthy, I don't have to worry about health insurance. But you say that should be an early essential.
Well, it is, and that was part of our first talking point, is you've got to choose the right job, and that means an evaluation of the health insurance. But for everybody else, just because you're young, do not think that something bad can't happen to you at the beach. Don't think something can't bad happen while you're out to dinner, whatever it might be. Everybody has to get health insurance, whether it's through the employer, whether it's staying on mom and dad's plan until 26, or whether it's going into the marketplace. And if we go into the marketplace, just make sure we understand how those premium tax credit subsidies are going to work so you don't end up overpaying or owing money when you file your income tax return the ensuing year.
Yeah, those medical bills add up. And Craig, people may not like to hear your last piece of advice, but it involves living with your parents.
Well, yeah, you know what? Go back home. Seriously, move back home. I didn't say forever, but move back home for a period of time and take the monies that you otherwise would be saving on rent and please put it in the bank to build up that emergency fund. But if mom and dad are going to take you for a bit, I really think it's basic table stakes. Take advantage of what you have within your family before you launch into life. And mom and dad, welcome the kids back, but make sure there's a set of rules, and let's all go with the idea that it's only temporary.
I did it for a few months when I came back home to Chicago. No shame at all. Craig, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Great to be back.
Thanks. Dina?